given some of the pressures and calls on suppliers to still withhold that capital, kind of regardless of these price signals, I mean, can producers sufficiently respond? I mean, and because more traditionally, this, even if there's a lag and when the supply can actually get to market, this would be the case where it does facilitate that capital. Do you see it happening this time?
Well, in the gas, I think it's going to be challenged, certainly in the short term, because the short cycle investments, frankly, are more associated with the unconventional business.
Right.
It's not a lot of, as we see, a lot of latent capacity that's not being produced today. I think if you look in Europe, of course, the biggest gas field, Groningen, is going to be shut in here in the next 12 months. I think the North Sea, there's not been as much investment going in. So there's not a lot of local supply. So from a European perspective, you've got a sort of declining local production. And so then you're reliant either on gas from Russia or from LNG cargoes. We have been talking about the lack of investment in the industry for the last 2 or 3 years. I mean, our calculation would suggest there's just simply not enough investment going in to meet the demand. But of course, it all depends on what your view is of demand. If you think demand is going to drop off very, very quickly, then it's a different story. If you think demand is going to drop off, and it will drop off, of course, more slowly, then it's going to be much tighter. One thing that's really consistent in all of the scenarios that have been developed, and whether it's the 2-degree scenario, the 1.5, or the net zero scenarios, and we're all aware there's multiple scenarios out there. But one very, very consistent theme is the faster oil and gas goes down, the faster hydrogen, biofuels, and CCS goes up. And that's what we see. And so for us, what's really, really important is we believe we can apply our capabilities as a corporation in subsurface, in hydrogen, in scale up, in concentrating carbon dioxide. Those are the elements where we think we have a capability set which will be very, very competitive. And what we need to be able to do is apply those, recognizing there is uncertainty on how fast any of these scenarios will play out.